Yes, guys. Yes, people. We are back. We are back. I hope everybody's had a good long sleep after that absolute snooze fest yesterday. But big up, everybody. We can put that Conference League game to the side. And now we can talk about the big one. Arsenal versus Chelsea. Another top six away day and a game that I swear down, if we leave with nothing, I might not even come back after the international break because I am sick to death of us having opportunities and not taking advantage of them. And I'll get into it in this video, but I do see this game as an opportunity. And hopefully we don't fumble the bag like we always do. But hit the likes, subscribe. You guys already know Troops TV, but I swear if none of you are subscribed, you're all frauds. Everybody head over there and sub. And welcome back to the channel, man. It's great to have you on. I hope everything's been good.
Come on, man. You know the vibe, blood. I'm just kind of upset that we couldn't do it in person, blood, because I got a flipping fly out and all this stupidness, blood. But we're going to run it up, man. You get me?
It's all part of the game, innit? That's why I also want to say, chat, big up to Troops as well for even showing up as well. You don't know how fucked this guy's schedule is today. We're literally filming this in between the watch along and going straight to back again because it's the only available time that we have. So thank you to Troops. Thank you for your time as always.
Come on,
and
bros.
now we've got all the good stuff aside. Let's get straight into the fucking rivalry because it's Arsenal versus Chelsea. I want to ask the real questions. Why is Arsenal winning on Sunday? That's what I want to know.
We have a very good record against Chelsea in recent years. You get me? I actually can't remember the last time you beat us, blood. Like I think it was Lukaku at Emirates.
22, yep.
Yeah, it's been a long time, fam. You understand? It's kind of gone back to the days when I was a kid. And we would go to Stamford Bridge, we'd give you a 2-0 lead, come back 2-2. Certain time, we'd give you the 2-0 lead and come back and win 3-2. You get me? Winterburn.
Canu one, innit?
Yeah, we Winterburn, Canu. You understand? We had flipping previous blood. You get me? But now it's kind of gone back to that era because there was a point when I hated playing Chelsea, blood. You get me? Like whether it was home or away, when you had Didier, fucking Drogba, and fucking Terry and Lampard, and you had that. You had a team full of men. You get me? You dominate us, blood. You understand? Like we would score first in majority of the games, but you would always come back and win, blood. You get me? Or there would be them times where you just put us on a t-shirt. You understand? And now it's kind of like that for us, where you could have a 2-goal lead and where we're comfortable, bro. You get me? Like it's weird, blood. You get me? Because the way it changed so quickly, and we wasn't even like up when we turned this run of form into our favor. We were on a downer. You get me? And
It's the government. They just went yoink. We're taking Roman back. Fuck that.
I said that as well. Like when you man lost Roman, that's gonna hurt you lot, blood. You understand? Like you lot. I remember you lot was kind of happy when Bowie first pulled up, but because I was in America at the time, I was talking to my American people who know about him, and they were saying that he don't really like he'll put money at it, but he would just throw money. Like he don't know where he's spending the money, and we've kind of seen that with with some of your transfers, blood. You get me? So Abramovich
was the best option. Like we had the Ricketts who were just Islamophobes and like just all sorts of madness. Yeah. And then like a bunch of other like Jim Ratcliffe, I think was another one. You see how he's doing with Man United. And like it's the best option we had, but nobody wanted one of these options. Like we needed a rebuild with Roman. Now we have a new ownership and a rebuild. And it's like it's just thrown everything down the toilet. Like we've had to rebuild every part of our squad, and we spent 1.4 billion and we still have a fuck ton of holes. Now, if this was your strongest 11, even though I don't rate your forward line, I wouldn't have confidence like that. Just because I've always rated Saka. I'll cuss him out, career side, but he's always the one where I'm like, nah, you know what? He's one of the good ones. He's a serious player. And that with your back line and with his ability at set pieces, I wouldn't have confidence with us going into this fixture. But now you guys have key injuries. Now you guys have got Saka out. You guys have got 2 forwards going into this game. And it's clearly impacted your whole team because I don't know if you guys have been the same defensively. Like, I doubt it, but still. The set pieces have obviously gone down. I remember you said it was like, what, 40-something set pieces since your last goal?
43.
Yeah, 43. It's not the same Arsenal that we would have been playing a couple months ago, which I do think would have been able to get a result out of us just based off how good you are defensively. Now it feels like the fixtures kind of evened out a little bit, and I smell blood in the water a little bit. It's just our Sharks, they don't have any sight. They got no sight, no smell, no nothing. It's just there's blood there and we don't know what to do with it.
You only got one shark, and he ain't hit me. he's in the shallow end right now. You understand? He's chilling on the beach, blood. You get me? He's not even circling his waters, blood. You understand? Man like Cole Palmer. You get me? Like he
came off the bench today, right? All he did was spam shoot just because he just wanted this duck over with. And it was all just straight at the goalkeeper. Like, there was one good opportunity that went wide and the rest was just frustration. And the annoying thing about this now is he's not trying to pass as much. Like, the creative side, he's now forgetting about it because, like, yo, I need to get this goal scoring duck gone. I need to get a goal. He's not doing it.
He knows man are talking, blood. Palmer's a man where I know he's on his socials, blood. You get me? He's on the blog pages. He's seeing what's going on, blood. He's seeing the slander. He's probably seen me cook him up, blood. You get me? Telling him stop linking up with Cartel and drinking street vibes rum. You understand? Going on drills with Lowski and them thing there, blood. You get me? But I rate Palmer, innit? You understand? But this is his first. This is like his first test, innit? Because he's been on absolute fire since he came on the scene, blood. You get me? Even at City, before he made the move to Chelsea, he scored the goal in the Community Shield against us. He scored the winner in the Super Cup. He was, you understand, starting to mash work, blood. And obviously he had that great Euro where he got the goal in the final as well. But this season, people know what he's about now, innit? That's the thing. He's got to adapt his game. He's got to add more to his game. That's what Saka does. Saka adds something every year, blood. You get me? Because every year you see when there's someone on the come up, when there's someone young, especially young, they always turn to, oh, he's better than Saka. And that has made me think now that, yo, Saka is the pedestal, blood, because it's always Saka that you're comparing these players to. It's Saka and Foden, Saka and Ahmad, Saka and Palmer. The constant is Saka. He's
if I
the
take
constant.
my biased goggles out, you're not wrong. Because I remember this is the maddest thing. I remember the same thing with Hazard from the last 5 years. And Saka ain't on the Hazard level. Like, let's not get it twisted. But I do see the similarities in terms of when there's someone on the right, man, everyone's trying to like compare him to Bukayo. And it's true. It's always him that's the pedestal. Because Foden usually like will move around the attacking line. You could play anywhere, left, right. You could play him centrally. Saka is locked in on the right. So every man who can play on that role he's getting compared to. And now Palmer's doing the 10 role. I think his creativity's gone up, but he hasn't really got the players to create to. And like, we have a habit of falling into a trap.
You said he was missing Jackson.
Missing Jackson and Noni, because they're the only two that he's been linking up with consistently throughout the season. They're the only two that stretches the defense. Like, Neto's there, but like he can be a little bit clueless at times, as yesterday was an example of. Sancho, I don't know what's happened to him. I don't know what's happened to him this
I heard
year.
you lot might pull out the deal and them thing.
No, that's all clickbait. Like, there's an idea, it's a think piece. If he don't agree personal terms with Chelsea, he could go back and we'd have to pay a penalty. AKA, we haven't spoken to him about a contract because we don't have to now. Like, he's still on his United contract until the end of the campaign, and then we talk personal terms. And I expect it to get agreed. Sancho's just going to come back to London and just be Sancho. That's what I expect it to come down to. But he ain't been the same. It has literally just been our midfield. And I think our midfield is like where we have our best chance of winning. The back line, it will all come down to your forward line. I think your forward line is going to be as big of a problem as our forward line is going to be. But the midfield, I expect us to win that. Lavia should be back and able to play at least like a 45, 60-minute cameo. Enzo's been amazing for
You're going to
us
be able to
recently.
play at that because he's been out for a while, blood. You get me? And Rice is playing how Rice is supposed to play, blood. So Rice is energetic right now. Rice is on a man's touch. Rice is making them. He's making them runs from the midfield into the box late. He's getting goals. He's getting assists. He's starting to. You get me? He's stepping up in Saka's absence, blood. When I'm looking at Odegaard to step up, blood. You get me? But it's man like Dex, fam. So that's what I'm saying. Like Casado and them man there, they're fit and ready to go in it. Enzo. Yeah. But the Lavia thing, I don't even think Maresca will, because what did Lavia play any part today or yesterday?
No. He's not in the UCL squad. But
you see, so I don't
into the team before, like Anfield, like we threw him into Anfield and he bossed it. First game of the season, Man City, we threw him and bossed it. He's got the Reece James gene where man's injury prone, but he'll come back and immediately give me the same level. Which is why, to me, I'm saying throw him at the Emirates. This is the game that you should have been preparing him for. Because if it's not for this game, what the fuck hasn't he played earlier? It should all be leading to us going to the Emirates. Same thing with Fofana. Fofana will come back. He'll give me the recovery pace that we can play high up. But if you try catch us on transition, at least Fofana will be there. So I'm a bit more confident that we can handle your forward line. It's all in the midfield for me. If we can dominate the midfield, we can at least keep the pressure on you guys, because I expect you to sit back. I expect you to do the defensive thing. Because if there's one team you should do it against, it's us. We're going to play high up, and we would suit the way that you guys play. So at least dominate the midfield and maximize the amount of chances that we have. And that, to me, is our best chance of winning. And I think we got you guys in the midfield. As long as we have those three, that's the best midfield in the league. It's a when fit thing. And they're barely fit together.
If the Arsenal versus PSV in the first leg turns up, you man are in trouble. If the Arsenal, I'm just saying that because they were up for it that day. That's the thing.
But didn't they have injuries too? I swear they had big defensive injuries.
Who, PSV?
Yeah, that's what one of my panelists was saying. Like, they were missing a lot of defenders. You were missing a lot of forwards. And, like, just your quality just cooked them. Like, you saw all the defensive mistakes they made.
The players were just up for it. Like, in the 7-1, I think two of the goals were... There's only two of the goals where I said, all right, cool. They could have done better there. Keeper should have saved them. But there's the 5 of them, I was like, nah. We cooked them up, blood. That's what it is. If the Arsenal that played Man United turns up, then it's probably going to be a 1-1. If the Arsenal...
That's what I expect. Because, like, here's the thing. You lot are locked in for the Champions League because you have a chance of winning it. The Prem, I don't think you're as checked in for that anymore. And honestly, that Rice celebration at United, it said a lot more to me. And, like, that's why I've got this feeling.
Now, you know what? Yeah, you see that...
out 1-1 if you're going to try and win the game.
You see with the Rice celebration, yeah? That was more because of who we were playing, innit? You get me? It wasn't... people are taking it out of context. That was more... who we're playing, you get me? He's more like the battle, Arsenal, Man United. It's not, he's if it was any other team, I guarantee he picks up the ball and he runs back. But that's also the thing for me, because like if this was big Man United, because literally you see that game, yeah. Because see that game was literally bragging rights, isn't it? There was nothing else from that game, innit? It was bragging rights, innit?
But then how's man celebrating the draw?
No, but
especially 15 players.
He weren't celebrating. No. Now you're chatting shit. He weren't celebrating the draw. He equalized, and he equalized 71st minute, bro. It's not like he scored in the 85th minute. He's saying 71st. There's still 20 minutes. He's thinking, okay, cool. Now we're in the ascendancy. Maybe United are gonna drop deeper. We're gonna throw more. Boom. You get me? A lot of people probably expected us to win that game when it went 1-1. You understand?
But even then, so we expected you to win before that, which is why I'm saying, like, if you're celebrating the fact that you got a draw and you silence them a little bit.
He weren't celebrating a draw. He was, like, shushing them because we equalized now. So, like, shut your mouth, innit? Watch what's going to go on now. Like, relax you, man. Watch what's coming.
Then, even then, if you're, let's say he's gone back and he's doing the whole this while he's running. So I hear that. That's fine. You've done both. He's gone off into the corner near where the tunnel's at. That's like celebrating, bro. Come on. If he ran back,
I'm not saying he. No, I'm not saying he's. I'm not saying he didn't celebrate, blood. Man are saying he celebrated a draw. He wasn't celebrating a draw. He was celebrating.
He celebrated from a drawing position.
Yeah, it's the 71st minute. So what's wrong with that?
Because you're not in a winning position.
There's still 20 minutes to go. It's a big game. What's wrong with celebrating?
That's why I say run back to the halfway line.
I don't see the. You get me? I don't see the issue in that. Like, if it was when Giroud, like, I remember I was at Bournemouth away. Yeah, we were 3-0 down, and then Giroud equalizing at the 93rd minute. Yeah, and he came and celebrated right in front of the away end, and we all shouted at him like, "What the fuck celebrating for? Go up there!" Like, and then Ox came from behind him and slapped him in his head and said, "Yo, come." And then he ran off. Yeah, Ox slapped him, bro. Ox was like, brother, you dumb. Bow in the back of his head, bro. You get me? Clarted him, blood. You understand? Giroud was like,
did anyone like grab Rice and just say, yo, let's go back. We got to get
but look, no, this is the thing. It was the 93rd minute. So the man them were like, no, like this ain't you get me? We can't. But then I've been at games where, bro, I remember when we played fucking Tottenham, when we beat them 4-2. When we equalized with that remember the mad Aubameyang goal from outside the box, first touch, bang. That was a 2. Look how we celebrated that goal. That was the 69th minute, bro.
No, but my thing is that I get celebrating from a drawing position against the tougher opposition. Tottenham, that was a tougher.
It was Tottenham. We were playing Tottenham.
Yeah, no, that was a good Tottenham side under Poch. That was like the good Tottenham side. No, what? That was 18-19. That was Poch.
Was it Poch?
4-2. That was 18-19 with the Torreira goal. Took the shirt off and everything. That was Poch.
Was it Poch?
I remember the game and everything.
Yeah. They got Champions League fan.
Yeah, but that was a good Spurs team.
It was Poch.
This is a 15th place United side. That's why I'm thinking your mentality in the league, I think, has just slipped a little bit.
Nah, it's the game. Nah. It's the game it was, innit? You get me? If we were playing Ipswich, he picks it up and goes back in it. Because it's United, what the game is about. It's more than 3 points when you play United. It's more than 3 points when you play Chelsea. It's more than 3 points when you play Tottenham. It's more than 3 points when you play Liverpool, City. Certain games is more than 3 points. There's more into it. So no matter, you understand, unless it's the 80th, 85th minute, 80 minute, then you come on, shush and gum. If it's 70 minute, bro, cool, go celebrate quick. Yep, shut them up, bam, let's go now. I don't see no problem with that, me. And you know me, I'll be like, yo, what the fuck, blood?
Yeah, I know. There ain't no agenda thing with you. I get
me. Even if it is Rice, like, that's my dog, man. Know this. Rice, my dog from that 2018.
You remember the FIFA awards, innit?
Before that, blood.
Oh, further down.
Yeah, blood, like flipping Rice from when he was under 17s at West Ham.
Okay, that is crazy. But fair enough. Like, we'll delve too much into celebration, but I do think the mentality ain't really going to be the same for the Premier League. Now, obviously, they could change my mind just based off the.
But we're playing you as well, innit? So we want to win, innit? Like London Derby, Arsenal, Chelsea. What's on it?
Bragging rights. I think as well from us, like the way we played yesterday. From the first minute, I could tell Maresca's told all of them, "I don't give a shit about this game. Keep possession." Keep things ticking. Don't make anything stupid, and the game will be over. I've never seen a Chelsea team play with such little urgency and fight in my life. They could not have given a fuck for it. So I think our team's going to be as ready for this as you. Like, you guys had a decent enough amount of rotation. We kind of did, but played with like no like urgency to win at all. So I don't think we're going to have too many fatigue problems. So at least it's going to be both teams playing each other like at full strength and all of that. But yeah, low-key optimistic for this game. What's your score prediction, though? What's your score? How do you think the game's going to go?
(3-1) Arsenal.
Fair enough. Similar to 22-23. If we win, it will be a 2-1. I do not see us keeping a clean sheet for anything. We might be the team that gives you your first set-piece goal in like God knows how long, because we have this dumbass problem of just ignoring the back post like it just doesn't exist.
We won't score from a set piece. Remember? Yeah, we won't score from a set piece.
Fair enough. Because I had you lot getting a goal from a set piece and like we try and pull a little comeback in the second half, but we ain't good at defending set pieces. That's been a big weakness for us, and we haven't improved on it. So
no, we've lost our set piece mojo. We lost that, blood.
Enter Chelsea. Levi Colwill on a set piece. Oh, brother. But yeah, big up to all you, man, though. It has been great to be back on. Troops, as always, thank you for your time.
Come
I
on, man.
appreciate it because I
You
know
the
your
vibe, blood.
schedule's
You
mad.
get me? My back again member.
And yeah, let's hope we're back in the next episode with a win. Up the Chelsea. Big up to all you, man. Like, subscribe, all of that.